You've probably seen this Roblox game before. It's called Animal Hospital. And at first, it seems pretty normal. You take care of sick animals, treat patients, upgrade the hospital, and basically just run the place. But have you ever stopped and thought about it for a second? Like, why is this hospital so big? And more importantly, what happened here before we showed up? Because the more you look at this game, the more weird little details you start to notice. First, let's talk about the hospital itself. When you join the game, you basically just start working there. There's no big story explaining how the hospital was built, who owns it, or how long it's been there. You just show up and start working. And if we treat the Roblox world like it's actually real, that means this hospital was already here before our character arrived. It already had all these rooms, all these facilities, and obviously a history. But we never really get to see that history. And honestly, that's what makes it kind of mysterious. Now, let's talk about the animals. Every time you play, new animals show up needing treatment. Some are sick, some are injured, and our job is to make them healthy again. But think about this for a second. Who actually brings these animals here? We barely ever see anything about their owners. They just show up, get treated, and then leave. But where do they go after that? Obviously, the most normal answer is that they go back home with their owners. But if we look at this from a darker perspective, then that question gets pretty interesting, because we only see a tiny part of the animal hospital world. We know what happens inside the hospital, but we have no idea what's happening outside. And that's where things get interesting. What if this hospital actually had a dark past? Maybe there was some kind of accident. Maybe a patient died during treatment. Or maybe something happened that almost caused the hospital to shut down. Then everything was repaired, the building was cleaned up, and eventually the hospital started operating again like nothing ever happened. The problem is, we never actually get told what happened in the past. And just to be clear, this is only a theory. There's no confirmed official lore saying that Animal Hospital has some dark history, but if there was something like that, it would make sense that our character wouldn't know anything about it. We just show up, do our job, treat animals, earn money, upgrade the hospital, and repeat the same thing every day, without ever knowing what happened before us. And then, there's probably the weirdest part. Who are we? We're not the owner. We're not a patient. We're just someone working at the hospital, but the game never really explains our character's past either. Why did we get this job? Who hired us? How long have we been working here? We have no idea. We just appear and start working. Of course, that makes sense from a gameplay perspective, but if you turn it into a mystery story, it almost feels like our character is intentionally kept in the dark. We just keep doing our job day after day, until maybe one day, we find something we were never supposed to see. And honestly, Animal Hospital doesn't even need a monster to feel creepy. Just imagine playing alone on an empty server. No other players, no one talking, the whole hospital is quiet. You're walking down one of the hallways, checking the rooms, and everything looks completely normal. But then you realize something. We don't actually know the history of this place. We don't know who built it. We don't know who owns it. We don't know where all these animals really come from, and we definitely don't know what happens to them after they leave. Maybe there's nothing weird going on at all. Maybe it really is just a normal Roblox simulator. But when a game leaves this many questions unanswered, your imagination starts filling in the blanks. So, does Animal Hospital actually have a dark history? Right now, there's no solid evidence that any of these theories are official lore. But one thing is for sure, a game that looks like it's just about taking care of cute animals can feel completely different once you start questioning the little details. So now I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think happened at Animal Hospital before we showed up? Drop your theory in the comments. Because who knows, maybe this hospital is hiding something that we were never supposed to find.